Jeffrey erős, jön. Mikor letelom? Jeffrey erős.
Used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of... Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Na. Azt sem tudom, hol jártunk. Itt van valami valami ilyen papír. Aha, ott lesz. Aha, ez kell nekünk. Jó, közben vacsizok. Várjál, mert itt van valami feladat. Aha.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Sebastian!
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never.
Never, ever.
Accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Mi a fasz? Never, ever, ever.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Na várja.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Beszélünk a passzíva.
Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. And the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian.
Don't understand.
They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Good day. Kérdezzük meg a kis csajt.
Revelio.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain
Bármi
are
jó.
difficult to bear.
Ott is van valami levél. Hú, a Sebastian volt. Na jó, mindegy. Beszéljünk a csajjal.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly.
I did.
And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am.
Sebastian.
Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Goblin.
It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me?
Na
She's my
Sebastian.
sister.
How are you
Beszélgessünk.
doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow. Always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Na menjünk,
They should
Sebastian.
not be underestimated.
Menjünk.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Basszátom, meg csuklom. Ott bekajáltam. Ha?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Bivaj, vagy mi a fasz az? Na menjünk, fuss, 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 fuss.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's
Rárom.
in order to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Elkúsz köcsög. What's the finger?
Not your best moments, I fear.
I won't rest.
Bazd. Mi finger? Menj, menj. Azért.
You've made your last mistake. I don't have time for this.
Royalist Commander.
You could not quiet it. Rather unwise. I won't. I won't rest. You can't stop us. Expelliarmus. What was that?
That was meant to be. Easily isolated. Good for you to glance off of me.
Húha.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd
Revelio.
I tried to...
Belejött. Jaj. Igen. Jó, mehetünk tovább. Sebastian, hol vagy? Na, itt vagy. Hol vagy, Sebastian? Jó,
Those
beszélgessünk.
loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate.
Na, várja, happen.
Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Jó, ez szummet.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywicks.
Maybe.
But I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Na.
They seem to have set up camp for a
Valamit
specific reason.
keresnünk kell.
They have stations for everything.
Ezt? Aha.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Várja.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Aha, ott szembe.
Whose home
Meg
was
tudjuk,
this?
hogy itt mit
Been
műveltek.
abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts
Revelio.
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Várja,
Might
csak itt
be
egy
worth
lát.
taking a closer look.
Aha. Van egy szökőkút.
This well looks familiar.
Igen.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Vagy vagy. Jaj! Van még? Aha, ott. Oké, mindjárt.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Ja, már
It
ide
looks
is
to me
került.
as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Na, jó, akkor beszélgessünk Sebastiannal.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor
Hogwarts
hundreds of
professor.
years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house.
Interception.
There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a
Quidditch?
pensive in the library?
De nincs is
I'm not
Quidditch a
following you.
I
játékban.
realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after
Okay.
you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now
You
you've
were
been
Ranrock,
witnessing
gotcha.
memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Aha. Oké.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Aha, itt kell venni.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Figaro, itt van. Internal.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Még egy szopis.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Hol vagy?
Cabalso.
Aha.
Revelio.
You're not going to believe this.
Ez.
I can
Ez
see
kell
the
valahogy.
Undercroft.
Tehát izé kell hozzá.
A daydream?
Deposit.
Because that happens to me too.
Na várja. Nem, hogy is kell?
Lumos.
Nem lömös.
Revelio.
Ja, már dumálni kell.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me.
Néha nézzem ezt a
Fair enough.
kibaszott izét.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall,
Good, it
as
took
though
me
it's a
catch.
window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Sebastian.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Na most kell a tükör. Tükröm, mondd meg nékem. Ki a legszebb?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Hát van olyan. Van papírdarab.
Why hide a triptych here?
Revelio.
Mindjárt oda vegyük.
A note. Let's have a look.
Há. Na jó, úgy látom, hogy semmit nem tudunk vele.
Anything helpful in the notes?
Mert megint
A rune
pofázunk.
symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been
Ranrock,
searching there.
geci.
You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did
Don't
not?
worry, be happy.
Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Na, semmi.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle.
Jó, úgy
After
látszik,
dark.
hogy
Do
semmi.
not tell anyone.
Semmi? Ó, kifele. What? Vissza a suliba. Érettségi van? Mehetünk ide szerintem. Jaj. Jó. Fel. Balra. Jó. Hopp. Fel.
What do you want? Away!
Fel.
Revelio.
Na jó, menjünk. Nem érünk rá. Úgy. Fel. Hú-hú. Itt kell várni. Okay.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah,
Hölgyeim.
astronomy is not
divination.
Hölgyeim.
You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Na.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Na, fókusz. Oké.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Fáznak egy kicsit.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class.
Oh, hello.
I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own
Nikolajkos
telescope?
srácok.
I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Na csátes.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did.
Na menjünk. De várjál már.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars he wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Mondom fel. Nem, de... Mi a fasz? Ja, itt le. Bocs. Jó.
This was his old telescope.
Telescope.
It's practically brand new.
Várja.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo!
Aha. Ezért kellett basz. Na. Oké. Kaptunk lóvét.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah.
Jaj, nem ezt akartam.
Thank you, Professor.
Hiya.
Oké, menjünk be. Menjünk le.
The perfect night for...
I have the
Nem szoktas a kis gémelés.
Than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Lunoscope?
But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them
Azt
a little
hittem már
myself.
szó.
And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to
Like
use that
mindenki
telescope once
tolja.
we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Excellent. Na, hogy
The
kerültünk
table
ide?
is on a castle wall ahead.
Follow
Look for a
Amit.
stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Gomba.
Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual
Gomba, gomba,
stargazing.
gomba, gomba.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The
Na,
Gobstones
menjek,
Club are
Cookie.
cowards.
Cookie?
Here I
Ami?
am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
Jaj, nem
A
ezt
few
akar.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Just not as tidy
Revelio.
as I expected.
Jó. Dumcsi, dumcsi.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Mit?
Oh, certainly.
Leikad mindig... where is table? Jó.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Jó. Tovább. Vagy fasz. Várjál már, Józsi. Most merre kell menni? Hát, itt le. Lófasz, az szerintem fönt volt, bazd meg. Hol a söprő? Ja. Hogy is kell ülni? Nem tudok repülni. Na jó. Ugye érzem, hogy vissza kell mennünk. Adjál gombát.
Revelio.
Na jó, akkor tovább. Még tovább.
Repulsor. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Hány be kell rakni?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our
Right.
star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said.
Hát ennek mi
And
értelme
your
van?
contribution was invaluable. Rest assured,
berakjuk.
you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Nem vágasz.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Jó. Beszinteltünk.
never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
Oda még nem tudunk menni. De ide viszont tudunk menni. Várjatok. Mennyire van visszaküldi? Be a kastélyba. Oda teleportálunk. Nem, fel. Mondom fel. Aztán tizé, aztán jobbra, aztán át itt balra.
Revelio.
Jó, tovább. Mi? Aha. Faszom, hogy ilyen közel kell menni. Nem fasz.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me.
No.
And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand.
Okay.
He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Ora. Na, csináljuk meg. Oké.
Fine now, demi-guys.
Revelio.
Dangerous. Van még egy. Csöves kesztyű volt. Na. Itt a pillangó.
Lumos.
Gyere. Azt visszavisszük. What?
Revelio.
Jó, majd mindjárt. Nézzünk körbe. What? Mit akar? Ne!
Lumos.
Huh?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Aha. Hoppá. A faszom se tudja, melyiket kell ki. Hét. Igen. Nem tudom. Hát én ezeket nem tudom, hogy kell kinyitni. Na jó, azt adjuk fel. Vigyük ki a pillangot.
Lumos.
Lumos. Pillangot bebasszuk ide. Ja.
Revelio.
Questre vagyunk. Wingardium Leviosa. Használj Mandercar on Multiplit. Na pill.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
you and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these
Okay.
things.
It's a gift, truly.
Az igen, már like.
I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store
Everything.
in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
That's easily.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to
Boldogan.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework.
To
Get
meat.
my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to
Jo.
get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Fel. És akkor itt kell
A
keressünk
one-eyed
velem.
witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
What?
Revelio.
Aha, jó. Szép,
This looks
meló.
like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Open. Aha.
Revelio.
Oké, rendben. Visszatérek mind a Batman. Mi ez a 4 volt? Hol van még egy ilyen ez? Pörgentyű. Oké, várjál, nem ezt akartunk. Oh, na. Akkor átmész, geci, akkor...
Got it.
Jó, megvan. Gryffindor. Várj. Van ilyen fej. Aha.
Revelio.
Oh, fuck. Ah, ez kellett, oké.
Descendium. Who knew this was all down here?
Mi az a járat?
Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Ja, várj, nem a javító kéne. Nem.
Reparo.
Dehogy nem. Vágom én. De lassan csinálja.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it. That seems to have
Okay.
done the trick.
Na jó, azt felveszük. Te, úgy. Na, let's go. Kaffi?
Revelio.
Ez egy fos.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Jaj, nem ez gyűjtetés. Réven, varázslattal, kézi.
Revelio.
A felé ott.
Confringo. Revelio.
Tovább. Na, igaz kell használni.
How am I supposed to get out of here?
Aha. Oké. Miért nem lehet húzni? Oh. Leviosa.
Revelio.
Going to have to get past this.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Revelio.
Ezt szerintem javítós.
Repair.
Yes, és akkor át kellene... Oké, tovább. Fú, hogy állandóan ítélni kell.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Javítás.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Le fogok esni. Le fogok esni.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Akkor... Nem ezt akartuk. No.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Revelio. Accio.
Valahogy ezt meg kéne... Lehet nem kellett volna ide ugrani.
Revelio.
Aha. Nem ezt akartuk.
Revelio.
Nem -e. Oly.
Accio. Revelio.
Oké.
Accio.
Nem.
Leviosa.
Ez se jó. Ez se jó.
Lumos.
Finger. Hát gyerekek, nem várom. Ezt lehet itt elkúrtuk. Ja, akkor menjünk körbe újra. Lehet, hogy így kell ezt volna csinálni. Na jó, menjünk körbe. Igen. Jaj. Jó, aztán állunk jobbra. Aha. No. Na most lesz a jó. De azt nem értem onnan alulról, miért nem tudtam megcsinálni.
That did the trick. Revelio.
Bejött.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Gyerünk, Butterfield. Oké. Tovább. Lájkot mindenki tojaskodszok, please. Ne. Fú, geci. Tűz. Tűz.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to honeybees. Revelio.
Oké. Tovább. Az igen, 9. Lájkot nyomjuk, lájkot, srácok.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now,
Socrates.
where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio.
Na.
I have the dried billywig stings.
The big boy.
Now
big
back to
boy.
Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Revelio.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have missed that one in Beasts.
Mi fasz? Aha. Valami. 12 gold. Itt a belejött. Lájkot emberek, lájkot, please. Nyomjuk a lájkot. Mennyire baszó messze van? Ja. Jó. Várjál, most ez ide vezet? Vissza kell menni a ficsúrhoz. Itt belejött. Kb. Oda vezet. Oké. Motherfucker. Yeah. Lájkot nyomjuk most kezdett, a lájkot. Ja, vissza kell jönni.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
Okay.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Jó.
Revelio.
Nem ezzel kell.
Accio.
Jó. Elkaptuk. Quest. Jaj, nem mondom quest. Mandrake. Mandrake, jó. Ez melyik lehet, gyerekek? Ez a izélem jósza, nem. Nem. Te find ez. No. Mi a faszom lett ez a mandrake? Ezt kell nyomni. Kell ezen nem irányzélünk. Akkor kimegyünk. Nem ide, a World Mapra. Utazzunk el ide.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Előveszünk a seprőt, és keresünk enemit.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Itt van.
Assignment's all finished. Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What? What the fuck? Nem. No. Menjünk be. Menjünk be, és jó lesz. Hoppá! Nem én voltam. Nyomj! Jaj, kergesgetsz. Lájkot csapjuk most, kacuk. Várj, de szóval vezet most. Aha. Le balra. Lájkot nyomjuk most, kacuk, a lájkot. Segítsünk egymáson, mert Isten is megsegít. Oké, tovább. Jó, ki jobbra, balra. Jobbra, balra, ide. Okay.
How wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
Yeah. Igen, és aztán... Ja, itt a csaj.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you.
Srácok, a lájkot toljuk ma.
Professor Hackett tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort.
Easy. Na, mi a fasz tanultunk meg? Ezt nem. Aha. Igen. És akkor ezt berakjuk ide. Oké, és akkor kipróbáljuk. Nincs itt ilyen bábú, vagy valami?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Origami.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
Meg szab. Felérezkedni, gyerünk.
For greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. He claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumor would have it, he'd developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Na.
Revelio.
Oké, de elutazunk.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Jaj, nem ezt akartam. Nem ezt. Ajaj. Szállunk. Jaj. Luffy! Hol a... Jó, ezeket gyorsan összeszedjük. Mit szóltok hozzá? Már az XP-t, ahogy látjátok. Ja, jó van. Kéne kerülni. Jaj, lehet, hogy csak úgy tudom bemenni, hogy... What the fuck? Nem lepítsább, hogy söprével nem lehet bemenni. Wait! Újton 8-an nyomjuk a lájkocskat. Like.
Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with the Hogwarts students?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
Excellent.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Yeah.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it.
Let's go.
First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow.
Okay.
Revelio.
Itt kell felmenni.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Nem.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Revelio.
Aha.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Na. Ja.
Leviosa.
Ó, úgy. Úgy.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Jó, ez nem erre kell.
Accio.
Nem. Még Google-va nem lehet, bazdmeg. Valami más kell nyomnunk, szerintem.
Wingardium Leviosa. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Talán most jó. Elméletileg.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio.
Nem.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio. Confringo.
Hát ez
Revelio.
volt. Na jó. Szóval...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Jó, lerakod a nyeldet.
Revelio.
Nézzük megint. Jó. Na jó, akkor Leviosázni kell. Oké, ugrik.
Revelio.
Ja. Faszom. Tudjuk eladni ezt. Vagy. 57, 52. Ja, másik. Hopp. Nézzük meg a ruhákat. Szar, ezt nem tudjuk mi. Na jó. Ennyi helyre csak befér most már. Yes.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ne.
Depulso.
Hol van?
Well done. I will be right up.
Persze, hogy well done.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Hoppá! Valami griffmadár. Szegény madárca.
Highwing. Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
Jó, jobbra tovább.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
What?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ja, hogy itt kell menni. Oké, csóró.
Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Leviosa.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Na. Nincs a Potter megérkezett.
Aloha Mora.
Na, hol van? Kérdemában. Jó. Megvan.
Revelio.
Mhm.
I hope Natty's having an easier time
Ja,
with it.
le kell tovább. Rájövünk itt.
Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Show yourself!
Faszopók. Faszopók.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. No, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Szia, Erik, szia, Erik. Na, milyen most értél haza? Lájkot csapjuk ki. Minél több like legyen, annál jobb.
Revelio.
Keltél? Jaj. Szép meló, Erik. Most a fajtán, de... Ja. Hát ennyit aludni. Én meg ilyen nyugdíjas koromra se alszok ennyit. Nézd meg, Erik, nézd meg. Azok a mai fiatalok. Amúgy én nem is tudok, esküszöm aludni így. Tudod, itthon is, aki így napközben nem tudok aludni, csak este.
Hi, Wing. It's all right.
Hi, Wing.
There we go.
Én ezt a küldit megcsinálom, aztán megyek aludni, majd esetleg holnap tovább leszünk. Dolgoztam. Sajnos. Szívtam a melóhelyen.
Hurry!
Oh. De tűzijáték van. Hát ja, a csóróknak azt is kell, nem? Az igen, Griff Mada. Mit kell? R2.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Ilyen egyszerű szállni vele. Honnan? Itt még AliExpress, vagy mi ez? Ez nem az. Milyen Express az? Meló? Ma elviselhető igazából. Ma elviselhető volt szerencsére. Nem lehet így belemenni félig a vízbe. Tudjátok, így, de komoly. De még megcsinálhatnák ilyen izére, hogy így húzza. Ez milyen szar?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Na jó. Landing.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry.
Autót
I had
akarok
it all
venni.
under control.
Were you able to find the
Csak a dolgos sokat. Erik, vagy A legjobb, vesz nekem egy jó PC-t, egy jó fasz a PC-t, összerakadsz nekem, és akkor nem kell autó. Na, mit szólsz, Erik?
Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met
Tele vagy mi?
Poppy introduced us.
Akkor adjál kis pénzt, Erik. Ne zsidóskodj.
Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go.
De visszahozom Hitlert, a zsidó lesz, Erik. Na várjál, mert a kis bajszos visszajön. Elveszi. Na, kész a madárka. Hogy milyen kecsesen jár.
Faster, Highwing!
Na jó. De én viszont itt ennyi, megcsináltam végre ezt a küldit is. Jaj, ha elrakom magam holnapra, mert holnap talán jobb lesz. Bosszal, zsidók, 20-20, na, oda kellett volna az atomot bevágni. Egyből. Csaptam volna be. Hát azt elhiszem, Erik, elhiszem. Na jó, de én elrakom magam. Ma holnap jövök talán korábban is, és frissebben. Most be vagyok fáradva szó szerint. Úgyhogy köszi a figyelmet, a lájkot is, remélem mindenki nyomta a lájkot. Szia, Erik, majd tumcsizunk meg. Na, bye-bye.